been watching videos of tanks firing in slow motion for a while now. trying to figure out how to recreate that in 2D stop motion. So the way it looks, and I'll slow it down here, trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. So here, it's up to them. So you see kind of that push out, smoke all around, and the fire comes out in that triangle shape and then fills in that smoke. And a big cone, like a big oval outside of the tank with the conal shape there, and then outward. So let's try and recreate that somehow in stop motion. Now it sort of gets pushed outwards in like this shape there, and then back around and back out. So the goal is to try and recreate that somehow. So if we want it to be, it has to be that conal outer like that, and back around like that. But it has to be able to move around so I can push it outward like an explosion. So I think the best way to do this, like little shreds of it that I can then manipulate around in that shape I want. So I don't think I even should cut it like this. I think I should just kind of shred the paper down. Maybe even little tears to give it more of a rounded shape. I don't think I have gray paper. I have white paper I can then color gray with pencil marks. Let's try something here. And of course I have to make enough for 3 tanks, since each shot's going to have 3 tanks firing at the same time. Not even at the same time, they're going to be firing in succession. That's going to be the whole point of the shot. It's not going to be an easy shot to make. It's not the biggest scale shot of the short. That'll probably be the squid actually rising up out of the water, and then that's probably the most complicated shot, or biggest shot of the short. This one's probably the more complicated one for now. I'm trying to get all those tentacles writhing about as complicated too, but not as technically complicated as well, the moving parts. Here, I don't even know if this is going to work the way I want it to. And this gives it a little bit of volume too. Alright. Let's see how this works. I use the tank as an example and see one of the guns. I don't even know if this is gonna work. This is completely me just messing around, trying to figure out what'll work. I don't know how you do an explosion 2D stop motion. try looking it up, but all the stop motion examples I see tend to be 3D. Either doing clay or with felt or things like that, not really with paper. So, but then this is the medium I've chosen. Mostly just because I'm a big fan of Lottie Reiniger. Though of course she had a very different method, paper, stop motion, and that looked very different. Still, Adventures of Prince Ahmed is one of my favorite animated films, so I like the idea of paper stop motion. That's why I did this to begin with. Let's see how this looks. So, no kind of tanks here, no kind of blast outward. Blast outward. Mixing some of the reds and yellows, more of a fiery appearance. This might actually work. And a bullet coming out, bullet missile. Just kind of reshaping it as it goes. I think I need to rip it up finer than what I did here, but this could work. Keep it flat. And then out. The smoke all around it. This could work. Missile then guiding it along. I need to figure out how I'm going to cut the missile. Moving along. That could work. Oh. I didn't know you were there, Thiliel. Hello, Thiliel. I'm trying to figure out how to make a tank fire a missile in 2D stop motion. And yes, the best I got right now is if I tear up a bunch of yellow and red paper and some black and gray as well, I can kind of shape those tears into a smoke cloud and just kind of move it along in the stop motion so it looks like it's like an explosion outwards. That's currently my plan. Oh no, don't mess all that up. I need all that the way it was. Oh, nah, I got messed up. I'm gonna have to make sure I don't. That's fine. This is fine. Yeah, so that's currently the plan. I think I'll try a test shot of it tomorrow. I just want to kind of see how it might look. I think it should work.